Hello everyone, welcome back to Prison Architect. Last time we actually built this whole foundation. It is now basically done. But I still didn't make an entrance for it because obviously we want more. We want a bigger foundation, and this is just not really gonna be very functional for us as of right now. And we did build some fences around the outside, so prisoners are gonna have a harder time getting out. And also, I think we did patrol some dog handlers around this side of the prison. Yes, okay, we did. Good. So right now our prison should be pretty safe as far as escapes go. Um, you might run into some trouble because of all the deaths, though. Because it's been a wild day. It's been a wild day in our prison. Hopefully you can make it through without actually, without getting fired because of too many deaths. Um, 8,900 per day. It's not too bad. 122, 123 in solitary plus 205, 204 now waiting. I mean, come on. How many solitaries do you want me to build? Like 800? Ten require medical attention. 4 dead bodies. Have we lost some staff? I think we lost 1 guard, but we already hired a new one. Yeah, so it's gonna be a matter of whether or not our CEO calls us at midnight, saying that you can't have more deaths in the next 24 hours, otherwise they will get fired. If that isn't the case, then we're gonna probably be totally fine. But if it is, then things might. Excuse me? No deaths in the past 24 hours? I disagree. Were there not these big riots going on in the past episode? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, apparently. So in that case, we'll be totally fine. Or maybe it doesn't count because of because those riots because those deaths occurred in a riot, and that's maybe an exception to the rule. I don't really see why it would be. Wait. Wanna find you. You. Is this him? Black Bear. uh, Looks like we got Kuma sentenced to 25 years for multiple crimes including murder, aggravated burglary, and burglary. Looks like we got Black Bear Taffy in our prison. Everyone go check it out. No, but really, seriously, check out Bear Taffy on YouTube. He's a great YouTuber. I don't think he plays No, I don't think he's ever played Prison Architect before, but he does play some other cool stuff. And yeah, he's right there. He's maximum security, so gonna be a little bit of a challenge to keep him and his other max security or high risk prisoners under control. How many do we have now? 155. That number just keeps increasing. 155, 396. Wait, that doesn't work out to 550. 155 plus 397, that's 552 as far as I know. Maybe I'm incorrect though. So $95,000 on the bank account. I don't want to buy more shares. Should I sell 10% more shares? That would allow me to buy this and also build, another big part of the foundation over here. Do I want to do that right now? You can sell up to 50% of the shares to outside investors. You will be paid in cash immediately in return for the investment. Your shareholders will take their fraction of the total sale price when you sell your prison. If you sell 30% shares, you can buy back shares you have previously sold, I think. So, yeah, but what kind of benefit do I actually get from selling shares other than, the immediate cash? Do I get I don't know, promotions, more daily income, or perhaps less daily income because somebody else holds my shares? Or I don't really know what else selling a shares does for you. Oh yeah, we haven't really built the shower heads here yet. That is silly of me. No, no, no. The thing with the shares is just I don't know, like, is there anything else to them rather than just, giving you cash when you sell some shares, and obviously costing you more money than what you get from selling, if you're trying to buy them back, because that's just how it works. And also, like, yeah, you get less money out of selling your prison if you've sold some of your shares. I mean, is that all? Also, why would you ever sell your prison? Is that like not? I thought that's like, okay. If I sell my prison, then basically I have to start all over again. I have to start anew. And why would I do that when I have something like this going on? Should I build a foundation here? Because there is definitely some more space, some more room, some more. What am I trying to say? There's unused space here, which can be used for like, prisoners moving up here to this new section. Whereas on this one, there's only like this and this, and if I built the foundation right there, it would have been very inconvenient for a lot of prisoners because there's just so many rooms in between. So we get these are like 3 by 7, I guess, on the inside. Yeah, 3 by 7 is. And there we can put 5 prisoners each in, and that is what I'm getting at. So that's very effective use of space, actually. Very efficient. And I will certainly build more dormitories in here, just for better usage of space. I don't know how that affects, like how these dormitories affect the mood of our prisoners in general, because some prisoners are like, yeah, I enjoy being with others in a cell. I like having someone to talk to and stuff like that. And others are gonna be like, oh no, this guy is annoying. I don't want to be in the same I don't want to be in the same room as him. And like, I generally don't know what's gonna happen and how this is gonna affect us long term. These arrowheads are almost done. Wait, what is the first thing in our regime? Okay. We keep finding so many tunnels. That's just great. Very glad to have so many dog handlers. Kitchen. Let's see. Qualified prisoners 8. Max jobs 10. We're using 5 here. We didn't have this many prisoners. 5 here, 3 here, and then it's gonna be that. What you should really do is kitchen safety and hygiene. Do more of that. Good. "23 prisoners are up for parole, and that is beautiful." Now there's so many parole lawyers and officers coming in, because we get 22 parole rooms, and yeah, each of them requires 1 parole officer and 1 parole lawyer. Let's see, we got 92,000. I want to save up for this plot of land, which at this point should be fairly obvious because I haven't done anything major with my money in this episode yet. But we should be able to make the money that we need for this plot of land in this episode because we get so many prisoners that are up for parole, and also we're awaiting another pretty large prisoner intake. And of course, in this prison, we're also gonna have lots of solitaries, lots and lots and lots of solitaries. Pretty. Now here's the thing. I don't think that you can make a solitary that holds more than one prisoner at a time, and therefore I'm like, I wish they would add something like that too, because now with dormitories in the game, you can have just so many more prisoners. Uh, you can hold so many more prisoners with the same amount of space. However, more prisoners means more crimes, and more crimes means more solitaires required. So you need a lot of space anyway. And if there was some sort of solitary where you could hold more prisoners at once, then again they might fight each other, right? So that's one good counterpoint. Yeah, I guess it makes sense not to have something like that in the game. 22 families waiting to visit. Sure, just go ahead. What about the shop? I think we should put some more shelves in here and some more tables as well. Not the shop front, I clicked the shop shelf, I think. Okay, there's lots of shop goods here. Um, we might require some more. Yeah, we definitely require some more tables and also uh, some more shop shelves in this shop. There we go. Okay. More prisoner intake is always good. 26 prisoners up for parole. That's gonna be some great money if we can release the majority of them at least. Also, let's see. Prison grading. Reoffending rate is 17%. That's actually very solid. Daily profit. Prisoners escaped 170. Paroled early 517. Reoffended only 11%. That's a really nice quote. Prisoners executed 0. By the way, that reminds me of an unlock that we might wanna do. Death row. What does this even do? All it says is it requires a lawyer and costs 10,000 and time to unlock 24 hours. Honestly, I don't know if that's actually good to have. I don't know if that is something that I should invest into, or if it's not. So much, so much mail as well. I mean, if you're gonna have more than way over 500 prisoners in your prison, of course, like they're gonna they're gonna receive some mail. Nobody working in the mailroom. Don't you have like, yeah, we have 20 prisoners assigned here. Just the maximum that you can have. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 10 in here now in the laundry. We need more fridges, I think. Let's see first. Utilities. These use that power station, which is already kind of high on its used power, and then this one uses that power station, which also can't really support that much more. That kind of sucks. Because these stacks of ingredients are piling up very quickly here, and they're not really getting used very much. I mean, of course they're getting used for food, but can't really hold much more ingredients. And as a result, if they spoil, then we don't have as much food anymore. Here's our first prison bus that should have arrived at 8 a.m. It's here at 10 a.m. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Early releases, more early releases. Awesome. Hygiene is still a big concern for whatever reason. Now that I have added all these shower heads into this shower, that should allow like at least, I don't know, probably 70 or 80 more prisoners to take a shower there. But we'll probably do something like this over here as well. And then obviously we need more piping here. Which we are gonna get from here. Wait, how did we do that? And that'll just go. Excuse me, why don't you start where I start, or where I start clicking? That's been occurring quite a few times already in the past 2 minutes or so. Like I start clicking and dragging like there, and if I move it too quickly, then it'll start somewhere over here. Probably has to do with my bad frame rate, which is entirely my own fault because I haven't upgraded my processor. But again, a new processor is sort of expensive. Okay, let's do that then. And wait, do we have that as well? Yeah, we have shower heads on that side too. There we go. And here. Good. While they were doing that, I think we must have had some more early releases that I didn't notice. But you got 25 more prisoners that are up for parole, or currently in parole hearing. I guess that those prisoners are included here as well. And parole hearings are going to end at 2 p.m. The ones that are currently going on. So what's going on right now? Work time and lockup time. Okay. They're just walking around the fence. Why do we get so many shop goods too? Oh, because we built out our shops, which maybe I shouldn't have done at that point in time where I did it, because it was shortly before the prisoner intake, and I should have known that these trucks would arrive sooner and they would kind of delay the prisoner buses. Nobody's using this delivery zone. Sorted mail. Store sorted mail in satchel. What satchel? One death? In the shower again, really? Well, I mean, one death isn't too bad. Wait, now we don't have power in here? Now we will. And then of course we need shower heads. Shower heads, please. Thank you. Right. Yeah, let's do it this way. And one here, and one here. And then a couple up here, of course. Alright. So now workmen are gonna have some more work to do. But hygiene is one of the primary concerns, and it has been for quite a long time now. I have no idea why. Like, we get 1, 2, 3 showers, and like all of them have quite a lot of shower heads on them, so the amount of prisoners we can shower at once is probably quite a lot higher than, you know, how many prisoners we actually have. And yet, they're complaining about hygiene. Even though we also have, like, how many shower times a day? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, three times a day. What else are they complaining about? Exercise family. Family is a huge concern, actually. But now it's yard time, and they can just, you know, use the phone booths in the yard and call their families and stuff. Do we not have phone booths in this yard? I have some. But you know what? You guys are gonna get more of those, because honestly, I thought I had more. Now we get 30 prisoners that are up for parole. Okay, is this in the process? Yeah, slightly. But what we really need is more phone booths in the yards. Quickly realizing that. Don't have very many here either. Okay. Now that is something I should address, surely. Good. Alright, now we got so many more phone booths that family should, like the desire for family and the need for family should go down quite significantly uh, it every time we get to the yard time of the day. Hopefully that'll be the case. As far as hygiene goes, I still have no idea how to solve that problem. And for, well, exercise is not that much of a problem anyway. Recreation. And we do have two pretty large common rooms. We get pool tables, we get some sofas, we get even like bookshelves we get TVs in our freaking common rooms. It's not cheap, you know? So they should just make use of those common rooms, in my opinion. Yeah, there we go, some more early releases. But now I think we're pretty much sorted. We don't really need to spend more money before we buy this plot event. But the phone booths really were necessary, I think, because you know, need for family has been one of the primary concerns for us for quite a while, and now we should have. This should have allowed us to take care of that, and you know, if our prisoners have lower needs for anything, then tension level is going to be lower, and thus we're going to have less riots in our prison. So that was probably worth the investment. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Leave a like or a comment if you did. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.